video. Today we're going to be doing our first excursion on the Big Island.
So what we're going to be doing today, we're going to be trying a culinary delicacy that is found particularly in like New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, Japan, and the west coast of North America. And it's an endangered shellfish called an abalone.
So this is actually crazy that we're getting to try this because these things look disgusting. I'm not even gonna lie, but we're going to a tour on a farm and we get to see how these things are made, and they're gonna let us try it out. So I'm really excited.
Made.
Well, how they make, like how they raise them.
I don't know.
They're farm raised, so yeah.
I honestly don't know. You know what's funny? I don't know how are shellfish like made?
Well, I mean, I guess
Do they breed?
they
No,
do.
they don't breed.
They
No way.
probably do. I don't know how these things work. I don't know. But
We're
to
gonna
a farm.
find out. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know if they breed or what.
We purposely did not do research on this so we could learn on this farm.
That's why I thought the tour would be cool, because I honestly don't know how they keep producing these things. Like,
No, that's crazy.
That's what I was. Now that you say that, I don't know if they breed. I don't know.
I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. All I know is that they're farm raised. So let's go try this abalone.
We are the biggest abalone farm in the country, and we are the only producers of this type of abalone in the US. I'll tell you about the beginning of the farm. 1998, we started with the big reds. The big reds are the biggest abalone in the world. They grow to about this size right here. So imagine that massive platter of meat, right? The thing is, if you want to eat the abalone, you have to do several things. Now, when you get the meat out of the big reds, these are from California, Mendocino, Monterey, you have to do several things. You have to cut some organs, you have to trim the edges, you have to cut the meat into thin steaks, and then you have to tenderize and hit them with the hammer. And then you put them in a little batter, deep fry, and that's the right way to go. And they're delicious, they're awesome, just too much work. So somebody showed up with these ones here 3 years after we opened, and they said this one's not as big as the big reds, but you can just toss them on the grill, get a sip of your drink, pick it up, and you're done. You do nothing. So these are super tender, they're delicious, you eat everything that's in there, you don't throw anything away, and you don't even need to cook them. In Japan, they're mostly consumed as sashimi. So because of all of those reasons, we did a 180 on the big reds, and we just went 100% with the Ezo. These are called Ezo, E-Z-O. They are from Japan, from Hokkaido. They're related to the pinto of Alaska. All right, so that's about the farm. Now we're gonna go and say hi to some of the abalone.
That is a baby. Oh my goodness.
So this is 1 to 6 months.
Wow.
All right. So here we have 3 different abalone sizes on my head. There's a baby, there's a teenager, and there's almost an adult.
They're moving.
We don't consider them adults until they're about 3 years old. Yeah, they're gonna start swiveling really fast right now. They don't like being upside down. So the baby one is about 3 months, this one is about 10-11 months, and that one is about 2 years, the bigger one.
Oh my gosh.
A couple of things that you should realize right now is that they only have 1 shell. They don't have 2 shells like a clam or a mussel or an oyster. They only have 1 shell, and they cannot walk out of their shells. They are attached to the center via something called an adductor muscle, ADD adductor, and they can actually swivel 180 degrees, but they cannot walk out of them.
Yep, there goes the big one. See?
Oh, wow.
So we have 130 of them, and
This is a
the last time that we got
5-year-old
rootstock from
abalone.
the wild was from Japan, from Hokkaido, and
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, there it is.
there are 2 eyeballs on 2 sticks at the very top,
Yeah.
and then there's a black area in the center of the head, that's the mouth, and then there are 2 tentacles, they're the main feelers. They can sense, they can even smell. But right there, that is like where they start. That's the thickest, oldest part of the shell.
Oh,
right
the
here.
biggest,
If you remember
oldest part of the
the
shell.
baby one started like this right there,
Yeah.
and then it spun out to the right,
Wow.
and it made a pattern with this bump, like a coil, right? That's what's known as the Fibonacci spiral, or the golden ratio, something that recurs in nature that's really cool to research. Everything there is blue, that's going to be a girl. And if it's blue and beige, that means the beige part, that's a boy. So we're gonna lift the tail up, and it's holding onto my fingers, so that's good because they are hemophiliac. I don't like to hurt them. And there is beige in there. See, there's a beige vein on the right hand side.
Yes.
So that makes it a boy. If it was all blue, like that deep dark blue, then that would be a girl.
So the holes that you saw on the abalone, he said that is actually a way that they mate. So I was unsure how they are created. So they do reproduce, and he told you about the colors, the blue versus the beige.
He said that if there is only blue under the on the shell.
Yeah, the underlayer we showed
yes,
you.
That if it's only blue, it's a female, and if it's blue and beige, it is a male.
Yeah. So they are able to recreate. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
And it doesn't want to let go of my fingers right now, even though it's fully exposed.
I was about to ask how strong their suction is.
They're super strong. You could use this size right here on a wall as climbing pieces.
Oh my gosh. That is insane.
It's really
crazy.
dangerous to get abalone from the wild. The big red, they have so much power that when the divers go get them, they have a tool. It's a big, like a butter knife, but it's an iron, right? So they're stuck to a rock, and then they just get that in there, and then they just fry them up.
Yeah.
And there was a guy that came here, and he said he was in Santa Cruz somewhere there, and he had a full suit. They're not allowed tanks. That's when you could get him. And he said that he saw like a 10-incher, massive one, and he went in there, and he had gloves on. And then he put the tool through the abalone. The abalone, sometimes they're not paying attention, and they're kind of like separated, like half an inch, and then he just clinched toward the rock, and he trapped his tool, and with the tool there was the rock that came all the way here, and it trapped his fingers. And they have so much pressure that he couldn't get his hand out.
That's crazy.
It is wild.
Luckily his friends were there, and they saw, and they went down and they fried him up with the other tool. And he said because he had the glove on,
Yeah.
it was even harder to
Yeah.
get.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's dangerous. They have so much pressure. Abalone condominium.
So this is an abalone condominium.
That's right. And they don't like the lights, so I'm gonna keep it there for a few seconds because they're gonna start walking around, and then they might fall.
He was saying that in total there are around 2 million abalone here, and all of them together eat around 500 pounds of seaweed per day, which is crazy. So we're about to try the seaweed, but they actually said that the 2 million abalone actually need 1,500 pounds of seaweed a day. Yes, so all of those tanks over there is seaweed.
That pump right there, that noise, that's not a water.
Oh, dude, that's so cold. Look at that. Look how beautiful.
That feels good.
Look how beautiful that is. Look at that. They said these seaweed are very bioavailable, full of vitamins and minerals. The only problem is they're high in iodine, so if you're deciding to eat like real fresh, be careful with that.
They said just don't eat a lot of it in excess, because then a lot of people have sensitivities to iodine.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'll give you a little bit. You can have as much as you want. If it falls to the ground, don't pick it up.
Okay.
But don't swallow it. Just keep chewing on it until that saltiness goes away.
Okay.
Keep chewing it.
And just keep chewing until it's salty because it's salt water. But if you keep chewing on it, that saltiness will go away. It'll give you room to.
Pretty
There's
good.
some bitterness there, like radicchio or kale.
Yeah.
That's very good.
I like it.
It's crisp.
I did not expect to like that. Not gonna lie.
Once acidity, like an orange vinaigrette or a ponzu sauce, or something.
All right, go ahead, get your bite. Just keep chewing on it. He said keep chewing on it until the salty taste disappears.
So, got like a little bit of like oceany taste right now.
I did not expect to like that. It's actually really good.
But at the end,
they eat, but also the taste.
Very good. That's definitely doable.
I can eat that by itself. That's a good snack.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. So what he said to do is you got to chew through it. I mean, it's really salty in the beginning, but then it goes into like more that kale type of stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. So you can see those moving, and that's how they grab onto stuff right there. Those little, they're moving.
Because they get longer. Like, so
Yeah,
they get out
longer.
to like right here.
Yeah. So that sea cucumber you just saw, he just said those are really good to eat if you are suffering with cancer.
So we're going to do some research on that. 'cause
Yep,
that's
definitely
actually
doing some
really
research.
easy.
Really
Look
weird.
at this jellyfish. Is it upside down?
That's what it's called. Upside down jellyfish.
Is it really?
This is actually called an
That's
upside
great.
down
That's
jellyfish.
the first time that somebody else like.
Good job.
So that's it. Has a little bit of black pepper and dry parsley. That's it. That's all there is in there. I'm gonna put out my good cutlery right here. And there's one piece for each one of you. There's a rubbish can over on this side right there. Okay. Just grab a little piece. It's called
This is canned.
canned abalone, lightly smoked, black pepper, dry parsley.
Good job, Mister.
Do you like it?
I do like it.
Yeah, so this one's from the can.
Canned abalone, lightly smoked, black
good,
pepper,
isn't it?
dry parsley.
I would eat that.
They burst. They are very, very good. And you're gonna grab them with your fingertips, and then you're gonna dip them in the ponzu sauce. That's a ponzu sauce, so citrus soy sauce. They're creamy. Okay, just dip them once in the ponzu sauce, and just a little bit. You don't need to dip a lot, just a little bit. Yep. That's perfect.
Oh my lord.
Body as well.
That's so different than anything
How
I've
about
ever
that
tried.
stuff?
Right? It's a very unique texture, and it grows here.
So this is straight from the shell. Okay.
So this is what it looks like for one.
Now
Straight
you're
from the
gonna start thinking
shell.
of what kind of sauce to go with them, and garlic butter never did more commands for in history. That's something that's available at the food truck.
Oh.
I think that just lime juice is really good.
Is that good?
It's very tender, most tender.
Is this the
abalone.
liver?
That's the liver, right? That's more-
That is right there.
Wait, no. Is that darker in color? Yeah, that's it.
All right, I'm gonna try the liver.
Yeah, some people only want to eat.
That's really good.
Okay, my turn.
That's very good.
I'm nervous.
Scales, they make great souvenirs. Just make
So
sure that
which part's the liver?
It's on the back side.
Yeah,
This side.
Yeah.
on that side.
Okay.
What do you think? Try the liver. Just bite the liver.
I'm not gonna do it just by itself.
Do it. I want you to try it. It's different. What do you think?
It's really good, Derek.
I know, that's very good.
And that just with nothing on it.
Yeah, that's very
crazy.
good.